Over 25 years of my practice, I have seen a lot, and the most common mistakes that they make are these two.
What are the main ways that foreigners can own property here?
The common way is leasehold. It is straightforward. Apart from that, they can own condominium units where the units lie within the 49% foreign ownership quota in the project. As we all know that foreigners cannot own land in Thailand. When I moved to Phuket to work at the corporate council at Laguna, Phuket. At the same time, as being a Thai lawyer, I am also a licensed Australian solicitor. If you own properties or assets in Thailand, you can pass on to your next generation. Our main services in our firm are assisting foreigners who would like to buy property, who would like to set up business here in Thailand, particularly in Phuket, and who would like to relocate to Thailand or Phuket. So we are there to assist them from the start until they achieve whatever they want to achieve, like set up the business, they have a company. If they want to buy property, we will assist them with the due diligence, assisting them with the contract and registering the transfer of ownership of the land department. If they want to have the visa, then we help them with the visa depending of what type of visa they would like to obtain. It could be non-B visa or elite visa or other types. And apart from that, we are also specialized with civil litigation. We prepare wills, Thai wills for foreign clients, and when something happens, then we also represent them in court to obtain the grant for the will probate.
What percentage of your work is involved with property, do you think, in comparison to the rest?
Property, I think I was saying 85% is more
85.
property, yeah.
Okay.
And the rest will be the rest 15% will be civil litigation, business setup, and visa and any other related matter that foreigners need in Thailand.
What are the main ways that foreigners can own property here?
The common way is leasehold. That is the structure that most foreigner would take because it is straightforward, it's easy. They can register the lease in their own name. Apart from that, they can own condominium units where the units lie within the 49% foreign ownership quota in the project. Apart from that, if it comes to homes and villas, then they will lease the land and they individually might own the villa in their own name. As we all know that foreigners cannot own land in Thailand. After I graduated, I worked as a lawyer in court for 2 years. When I moved to Phuket to work at the corporate council at Laguna, Phuket, one of the island's largest property developer and hotel groups. So I worked there for nearly 4 years, learning everything there: property law, land issues, hotel operation, and everything else that Laguna is doing. After nearly 4 years, then I left and established my own legal practice in 2005 and have been practicing as a property lawyer since then until now. So at the same time, as being a Thai lawyer, I am also a licensed Australian solicitor. So at the moment, I practice in both jurisdictions.
From my experience of dealing with lawyers in Phuket, there tends to be two camps. There's the Thai lawyers which have experience of dealing with Thai law in Thailand, and there are Western lawyers. Actually, they're not lawyers. They can't be called lawyers. I think they're legal advisors or something,
Consultant.
legal consultants, right? And they have their Thai local team of lawyers which help them interpret the Thai law. But there's not someone actually like you. You're kind of unique in the fact that you're able to understand both systems and bridge
Yeah.
the two.
In Thailand, our system is based on civil law, whereas in the Western countries, it is based on common law. So when they come to Thailand, they bring their own legal perception into Thailand on how things should work from where they come from, which is not the case. So my role is to educate them, to help them navigate the complexity of Thai legal system.
When it comes to owning a house or a villa on the land, the house can be owned freehold. It can be registered. The structure on the land can be registered in the foreigner's name. The land has to be leasehold for 30 years, and it can be renewed if it's from, as we talked about, a more
Yeah, that is
looking for an established developer.
So it's very important that buying from established developer and engage a proper lawyer to assist them.
How can I own property? Which is a common question that foreigners ask us. Another common question is, how can I pass on my property to the next generation?
Foreigners can pass the properties that they own in Thailand on to the next generation. The succession law here is quite clear that if you own a property, doesn't matter you are Thai or foreigner. If you own properties or assets in Thailand, you can pass on to your next generation. What we do to make things easy and simple when something like that happens is for our clients to sign a will. And when something happens to them, they know exactly who they want to pass the property to. So that is very straightforward. If they don't sign or prepare a Thai will to state to whom they would like to pass the properties after their demise, there could be some complication.
Are there any other common mistakes that you see foreigners make when they come over here?
Over 25 years of my practice, I have seen a lot. And the most common mistakes that they make are these two. One is they enter into agreements without proper legal advice. They get templates from their friends who live here a long time or from whoever, because they think that those friends that come from the same country who have been living here for many years can help them, can advise them, because the person would like to save some legal fees. So they enter into the agreement with a transaction that they don't understand, but they follow what their friends have been doing. So that is a big mistake, because by doing that, they are not properly advised. They enter into agreement that they don't know the implications if things do not go as planned. The second mistake that they make is that people buy properties without doing a proper legal due diligence. But what we do, the due diligence, we gives the importance to the due diligence. We go to the extent that we go to the land department, check the history background of how the title deed for that plot was generated, and how the ownership changes over time, and how the document has been upgraded.
In other words, you're diving into the complete history of the land title since its inception.
Yes.
And I've read one of your reports that you've done before, very comprehensive, and yeah, quite time consuming to read, but it definitely goes over all of the details. Okay, and then talking about the future of Phuket in general, what do you see coming up for Phuket? How do you see the island developing in the next 5, 10?
In my view, Phuket has changed significantly from when I first arrived here in 2001 until today. When I first arrived here in 2001, at that time, Phuket was seen as a resort destination, and but now it had evolved to more like a place where everybody would like to come is to live and work and not just for a holiday anymore. Because Phuket nowadays had offer great infrastructure. We have got great hospitals, schools, so it attracts a lot, not just now tourists, but also attracts entrepreneur, business owners, and professionals. So I think that Phuket will continue to grow, but at the same time, it still preserves its local charm.